the sludge throwing is just beginning, but so far the dangerously radical liberal and all of that does not appear to be working. And I would look at what's happening in Israel with these enormous protests day after day. So, they may finally dislodge Netanyahu from his radical, dangerously conservative position.
I would give that.
So I'm not betting either way, but I'm betting on Harris's survival, to stay cool and to keep focused and not take the bait. And I think she does that. She puts a lot of this stuff to bed, because it's pretty obvious that Trump and his campaign are pretty desperate for all of this, mud to start working. And they seem to be convinced it will work, and it has in the past, but because it worked in the past doesn't mean it's going to work now. We don't know.
That's absolutely true.
Close election.
That is absolutely true. We don't know if it's going to work. If there's meat on the bones, you're calling it mudslinging. I don't think it's mudslinging to call her dangerously liberal. You have to demonstrate, you have to make the argument that she's dangerously liberal. If you just say dangerously liberal, that's toothless. That only appeals. Okay, and the other thing is, just there is a 2% chance that the Netanyahu government falls as a result of the protests. So if you want that to happen, I wouldn't. I honestly wouldn't bet the farm on it or anything. So
I would just like his position on the hostages to be shifted, and I would like the killing to stop in Gaza and the West Bank.
Everybody would like the killing to stop, and his position on the hostages is not going to shift. I mean, his position on the hostages, we don't actually know, to be fair. And then I don't want to stand on a soapboard, but according to the Biden administration, over the last 3 weeks, when they come to the Israelis and say, this is how we think this should proceed, this is what Tony Blinken says. I'm not talking about Biden saying no when they say, has Bibi done enough? Blinken is the one who was negotiating this, and Blinken has said 3 or 4 times the Israelis are saying the Israelis are agreeing to what we are asking them to do. Now it's in Hamas's camp, and then the things sort of peter away. So his position rhetorically is, we are standing firm. Whether behind the scenes he is more fluid and flexible, I think that seems to be the case. But no matter how you look at it, no matter how you look at it, politically inside the United States, the question is going to be, will the strength argument that is Trump's only card, that's what all the data on the economy and all that, like, he's strong and they're weak. There are things that can help him make that argument and things that weaken that argument. His behavior last week, being so unclear about abortion, weakened that argument because he seemed confused and unclear and unsteady, and that's not what a strong person's like. This is a dynamic situation, and you can anticipate that she will be flawless. I think that's it's politics, so I don't think people are generally flawless.
I'm not betting on Kamala Harris to be flawless. Okay. I mean, please, no. Okay. But she's all right. She can debate.
Okay.